Ciao, welcome. This is Viviana, and today we're going to do a pick a card on what is their karma. So it may be someone you have particularly on your mind. It may be someone else or something that gave you a lot of injustice. And check out the other piles if you feel like maybe more than one. So yeah, if you like a personal, if you relate to all this, then make sure you email me. All that's down below. If you want to learn more about me, go to my about section, my description box. And if you're able to leave a tip, always appreciated. And if you'd like to book a reading, I already said that. The specials are down both. The specials will be shown as well in the description box of this video. All right, so we have 3 piles here. The first pile is Raven, the second pile is Giraffe, and the third pile is Cat. So you can look at the descriptions if you want, or go for the first one that catches your eye. All right. And just go to the timestamps below and it'll have the pile that is yours. So if you picked Raven here, this is your pile. This is going to be your reading. So we have Raven, Shaman. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. So right away, I am having a download about feeling misunderstood and quite suspicious person just by nature. You are, but people have really made that into paranoid, critical. Let's get more information. I'm going to roll the dice, give you a confirmation. This could be someone you're dealing with, or these could be your sign. So you may be dealing with a Scorpio here, or a Libra. Could be your sign, could be theirs. And we have Neptune here. Yeah, they're kind of telling you that you're paranoid, and Neptune energy is all about like illusions, but it's also about like imagination, creativity. But I see that they're trying to peg you as someone who does this and is like conspiracy theorist. You use the information that you get to escape the world here and just make people not believe you because they did you dirty here. We've got truth be told though. We have you as the owl as well. Lots of bird energy within this pile, so if you feel connected to birds, this is also an indication that this is the right reading for you. I apologize for the noise in the background. So, I feel like you're standing on top of a mask that this person put on, this golden mask of being successful, loving, but you opened the window to their mind because you were very close to this person at one point, and you weren't afraid to use your wisdom to leave it before it got worse. And this person got really threatened by you because they're usually able to destroy someone, or try to destroy someone, by keeping the person in the relationship. But you left with quite a bit of power and self-esteem, confidence. So, what do people do when you walk away and you're not talking anymore? They destroy your reputation. So this person was trying to destroy your reputation here, caused you a bit of problems. People shied away from you because you weren't sure why exactly they were, you felt like you're being shunned here, even energetically. So we have the Star card really representing you. Someone's very angry. Could be also a fire sign here. You really stand out. They're sad they get jealous of the attention that you get here, but they don't even put themselves out. I feel like this is a friend situation here. Someone you were close with at one point, and they at first were very supportive of you, But then they just started getting to be very jealous. We have solitude here. So they may have kind of pushed you out, made you feel like you didn't have people, or maybe they kind of said, oh, this person's alone, and they tried to make it sound like, you know, you didn't have people around you or you were alone for a malevolent kind of reason here. But I just feel like you like to have your alone time, you like to have your home base here. This person just really went to the status quo of like society's kind of, you know, narratives about people who like their time alone, you know, especially if you're a woman here. We have trapped in fear. It came out in reverse though. So there's also this probably gossip that was going around about you being really scared, paranoid, victim mentality here, trying to get attention. Like this person was really attacking you. They wanted to gain power from this situation. They were wearing this mask, deception of envy here, and really watching what you're doing. The green is very important here in terms of like the heart chakra, where this green is very vibrant, showing that this person tries to act like a healer. They try to act like they're very compassionate, understanding, and they want to put you off as you're the jealous one, you know, the faded, muted gray, kind of like dirty, and, you know, they don't take care of themselves and that type of thing, okay? So it's like they wanted to get ahead somehow. Their self-esteem's not good. And you're very creative, and things hadn't been working out for them. A lot of it had to do with their own doing, though. They don't have as optimistic an attitude that you do. It's not like everything goes right for you, but you keep the optimism and you have a lot of wisdom to you here. But they made it very hard for you to move forward. There may have been a spiritual connection, a karmic situation with this person, and you really connected to them the first time you met them. But this person has a lot of mental conflict that they push towards you. They're unwilling to look at their shadow side. They're just very in their ego and their reputation here. They don't really have what it takes to do what you do, but they think, oh, she makes it like so easy. It looks so easy, and just kind of goes around and tries to even talk about your job. I don't know if you are an influencer, you do something that you really love and it doesn't feel like a job to you, and you have a really good attitude about it, you know, because it's not easy. You don't really like to go to people and complain or vent. That's just not who you are, you know. So this person just assumes that it's so easy here, and maybe they sort of also tried to create problems between you and other people here and what made you happy so that you would be kind of stuck with them as a friend here, only, you know, making you try to feel scared because you do have like anxiety issues at times, so they took advantage of that. Maybe some phobias about things. We have Two of Swords, Obsidian, so you got to the point where just like blocked them, it feels like, blocked them out here. Obsidian is a stone for protection. You may want to get that if you still feel energies lingering here. Okay, so let's get into the karma of this situation. What is the karma here? I feel like you lost out on opportunities because of this situation. They really painted you a certain way. You might have been in the same room as them, and they sort of like said, oh, this person does this, but this is the actual reason, like they're lying. Like maybe you had to leave early because your children or you weren't feeling good, and they already kind of set the stage of your character with half-truths, you know, because no one's perfect, right? The karma here, we have 6th house. Sustainability, so they may have taken an offer from you in terms of job, academic, I don't know, social opportunity maybe here, or trying to take, you know, someone who really likes you, romantic interest. But with the 6th house and sustainability going upside down, it's showing they haven't cleansed themselves, they don't want to face themselves. So anything that they start is really not going to be sustainable. You know, maybe things had been okay and they were kind of in the pinnacle of their success, rubbing it in your face. That might have been when you walked away, but not because of them rubbing things in your face and lying. It was just because it was too controlling here. And they weren't clear about things here. They kind of left you waiting. I feel like if you made plans, they would keep you, they'd keep you waiting. You'd be there in your car, you'd be waiting, and they wouldn't show up, and their phone would be turned off or something, but they're just like really rude about it and entitled, and you just really didn't say much about it. I don't feel like you're someone who really says things. You see things, but you don't feel like you have to take it upon yourself to hold this person accountable, because they'd always kind of do something, even in public, that was really rude. They'd be like, oh, it's just the way I am, make a joke about it, but you were just getting uncomfortable with even being seen in public with them. And you kind of had to smooth things over and explain, you really defended this person. They have a lot of healing to do. I feel like a lot of challenges are going to come towards them in terms of Saturn, structure. Whatever they're trying to do or whatever they took away from you is going to take a lot more discipline, talent, and longevity than their charm and lies have. They may have some talent and interest in this situation, but they don't have the ability to be consistent. They're in whatever you do, especially if you're in like with the star card, right? It's something you do with the public. They're more into their ego and things, just looking good. But they don't really focus in on what they're bringing to the table, what value they're bringing to people. It's all about them. So yeah, at first maybe they didn't have to do much, but as people got to know them, they were consistently coming late. They weren't even expressing themselves to the employers and people, or they did, it was lies, but got to a point where they started to, they projected a lot of victim mentality on you, but that's something that they were doing here. So I'm hearing that they have a new group of people that they're hanging around with to kind of impress here, but I see them getting too drunk here, or a situation happening like it did with you. And these people are like insiders, because I feel like this person is a bit of a social climber. They're going to really embarrass themselves at an outing or meeting, a party, because they don't have the boundaries and the energy of this opportunity. And once again, people aren't going to say anything, but they are behind their back, because these people are also, they have a lot of control, they have a lot of authority, but they're also not, they're looking to help themselves too, this group of individuals here. They may even say something to really insult someone unknowingly, and there may even be, I'm hearing, a family member, someone in on a meeting that they don't know that it's a family member of yours, or and they say some stuff, and this person, it's your aunt or some family cousin or something, it's in a meeting, and they're going to come back and tell you what they said and go towards someone else, because your aunt doesn't play games here, or the relative here. So that's going to come across as very, not genuine, and it's going to be a liability for this opportunity. Because I feel like it involves travel or something. So what else is karma here? What else are we seeing here? So they're going to get shunned. And it's going to reach farther than they think within this whole industry. So, because they were like planning to really take advantage of this whole industry. Yeah, the recognition that they want is not going to come because they haven't, like you, worked on it. They're more like they take other people's stuff and they stand beside it and look like they've done the work here. They come in when the result's finished. We have the Lover's card here. There could be a Gemini situation that's similar to them, that they're very jealous of. It's their new bestie here, a new friend. And this person's also pretty clever, so they may have a situation like this person will do what they did to them, because this person's in a higher position to do more for them. So they're going to stick by this person, but this person is manipulative and wants to use them. Or someone's like a film or a project and wants to underpay them and screw them over, like they screwed other people over. So it's not looking good for them here. Some of them, it's going to be a big blow up, they have too much of an ego and they're not willing to learn. They need to be a bit more humbled here. I see just a lot of celebrating, but I see judgment coming to this situation, and I see validation for you and support. But this person doesn't have a lot of strength to like fight, go back and forth. So if you're worried that this person's going to try to fight you or, I don't know, do more damage, I feel like this karma is really going to deplete them, you know. So when is this going to happen? When will this person reap the consequences of what they put out here? And can we get any more details about their karma, Spirit? They may even have their own little side business, but they don't put too much into it, and then they get mad when they expect people to just like bow down to them here. They have lighthearted, carefree time. With this situation, though, I feel like they come across as very lighthearted, but within this jug, there's just so many pent-up emotions of rage here. We also have tankard. Interesting. So it's another cup here. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. I was also talking about how, you know, a lot of drinking and partying. So this is someone, they might call them a drunkard or a tankard, whatever that is, you know. But yeah, I'm seeing people that use information to help them all the time. So this person might pick your person that did you wrong, pick their brain about things that maybe they learned from you or they knew themselves because they're eager to get up on the ladder, and then this person just leaves them high and dry. They also feel a romantic attraction to this person, so it's like a double whammy with a friendship being left and just feeling really manipulated, you know. So when is this situation going to... I'm hearing someone might go off and run and marry someone else. They're going to go back to an ex and get married right away, have children or whatever, and really make a big splashy display of it. And it's really going to bother them here. Yeah. So when will this happen? When is the month here? So I'm seeing July, I'm seeing summer here. So quite soon, okay? So I hope that resonated with you. Let me know in the comments. Always interesting to see how it resonates. Let me know the pile. All right, and thanks for watching. If you resonated, make sure you subscribe, as you may find my readings very accurate to your energy. If you're able to leave a tip, always appreciate it. It goes towards decks, it goes towards, you know, my living, because I'm a trafficking survivor and an institutional abuse survivor. So, you know, this is my only income, and I'm working really hard with it after coming out of very traumatic experiences about 2 years ago now. I love what I do, though, and I want to continue to bring some great content to you, so hope to see you again. And if you'd like a reading as well, be my guest. Feel free to email me and ask me any questions about the readings as well, you know. Let me know your questions about it if you are a first-time tarot client, okay? So thanks so much. Ciao. Oh, and give thumbs up if you can, if you're still watching. Ciao. All right. Hi, pile 2. So you picked the giraffe, visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Okay. Could have 2 children here, or this person could have 2 children here. Seeing them maybe tall. Okay. Let's get some signs. So if these 2 signs resonate for you, then it's just more of a confirmation. This is your pile. So this person could be a Sag, or you could be, or this person could be a Capricorn, or you can be. Doesn't have to, but we'll see with some of the cards and the elements most likely verifying that. But yeah. So thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, for helping me bring these messages towards everyone who is watching today. And let's get it started. So Chiron healing. So the observer, this person's been watching you they've been watching you while you've been going through a lot of pain and suffering, and they haven't offered their help, or you've gone to them here to try to do something better, or, you know, cleanse this relationship, but this person just watches you suffer here. They're kind of having the time of their lives. Maybe they're posting a lot of pictures. This person you're pretty close with, you feel but they're acting very apathetic about this whole situation that you had here. So you're feeling really, you know, like kind of shocked by this here. King of Swords. You may have had a conversation with this person or been very clear about, like, I was hurt about this, or what was going on, you didn't answer me, or, this is what's happening with me here. But I feel like they've got this, like, impression, or they told you that they feel like you're remembering something wrong, that, that didn't happen to you, or it's not as bad. Really minimizing and making you feel like, oh, it's in your imagination here. Maybe you were worried, your partner was infidelity, or you were coming out of something, though, here, and possibly even with money. So, you didn't ask for any money. It seems like you're a very self-sufficient person here. But they were telling people, oh, she just probably wants money from me. It's a woe is me story, and she's faking it. And they were saying that to other people. They probably didn't say it to your face, but they were, they pretty much said, like, the things they said to you were quite condescending anyways. But for others, they didn't say anything, and they went and said things to other people. They said something about, like, they're watching you. They're, like, spying on you if you cut them off here. So they're very interested in every move you make, but they act all nonchalant about it. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. So they had money coming in, and, like, when you were really suffering, and you will help them when they were going through things, but money's coming from them, or a better time, and they don't want to support you. Instead, they're turning their back on you. It's too much for them. They don't have the capacity, but not only that, they're just, like, throwing you under the bus to people that you know. Slander, what? Okay, let's get more cards here. Spirit guide, can you let me know? Yeah, it was like they want this, like, power and control, win or lose, triumph here. I feel like you tried to come and, like, with this conflict here, and they wanted you to be defeated, and they did, because they used dirty moves, and they went behind your back, and they really set a stage for something already. There's a lot of, very threatened by you, they don't want you to get back to where they are, what they think, their level is how they call it here. I'm seeing the level M, I'm seeing the letter M here. We have the crown chakra and spiritual strength. You're also very spiritual. I feel like you have a lot of gifts, and your intuition, your gifts have really helped you in life here. It's something that they don't possess, or that they're not interested in learning about. And so they're envious about that situation. It opened up a lot of doors for you, but you also have a very good attitude. Similar to pile 1, you might want to check that out. It may relate to you here. So I feel like they may have paid someone to do witchcraft on you, though. Like, they don't want to do it themselves because they don't possess that, but they might have got someone, or someone offered, some shitty person offered, oh, do you want me to, because they put some lies into, they didn't want to seem like too bad of a person here, right? But I do see, like, their third eye chakra is blocked to hell because of just their heart chakra, and just they don't even believe in it. Like, they pay for it, but they don't believe in it, but they just want to cause harm. Like, so jealous here. Maybe there's an incident where someone's giving you a lot more attention lately, or you got picked for something over them, and it just really set them off here, because they always thought they were kind of above you here, and feel like you're undeserving. And what do you have to cry about now, Even though things are bad for you now, it's like they continue to think of your past, and how, like, oh, it was so great, so why can't she get herself back up? She doesn't want to, So let's get karma for this. Let's see, what is the karma here? Some of them, they're in a relationship, so I see their relationship, a breakup here, an engagement. Wow. Engagement being called off, wedding being called off. Wow, runaway groom, runaway bride, maybe, for this person. And because they made a big deal on their Facebook or their social media too about getting engaged, getting married, and all that, and the wedding, but they're really demanding about it here. Okay. This person is having a hard time sleeping at night. They're having really crazy dreams about things. Subconsciously, they feel guilty about this situation here, and it's haunting them. It's quite apparent within their dreams here. The dreams are really violent and persecutory towards them. We have the Three of Swords here. Maybe they even were jealous that the partner said something about what you look like here, and it got them really jealous. But it was like, yeah, and like they just, oh, I don't want to have her around my partner anymore. So they, I feel like it's a situation like that, but you never really, you didn't want that. That it was like, maybe even the partner, like when your friend was around, like was saying that they liked you or hit on you or something, and you may or may not have told them, but there was comments made by the partner anyways about your appearance when you weren't around, and the attention that you get when you're around this friend and you're very uncomfortable with it, but something's going to be revealed, about their cheating, especially about having feelings for you or finding you really attractive and wanting to pursue you. A fight's going to ensue, and they're going to feel pretty stabbed in the back by it. But they were kind of in a delusion themselves about this relationship, really trying to keep it going, when this person didn't really even want to explore much with them. They were kind of an opportunistic person. I'm feeling like this is a situation, they met someone on vacation, or this person's just staying for, work visa for a while, school visa, but like this person that did you wrong, really, and yeah, it just didn't go well. That person ghosted them or jilted them, took off on them, actually found someone better, or went back to where they lived, and didn't tell them at all. So they were really blindsided by this. And yeah, it's looking like they want to blame you more for it or something, even though it's really their partner's fault or their ex-partner's fault at this point. But, I feel like you're going to work through some insecurities or some things that they said to you, and the right people are going to believe you here. You also hear from someone saying of what they said to you here. This isn't a friend, but this will be a coworker or a peer of yours or relative or just someone that you're not really close with is going to come up to you. For some reason, I'm hearing the name Marianne. Take that how it resonates in this situation, if it does at all. So let's get a little bit more info, and then when is this going to happen, Spirit? When's the karma going to come towards? We have Ram. This person's very stubborn, especially aggressive with this partner, and that's the biggest thing, that this partner was coming from a different country or a different state, different province, and they're feeling vulnerable. They would be more assertive and stuff if they could, but this person that they were in a relationship was taking advantage of them here. So they had unsuccessful plans, didn't work out here. This person tried to get them into a marriage here. Time to get out of a situation. That person left the situation, okay? What else do we have? So, the karma could come for this person in March here or April. So springtime, okay? Could be March, April, or May, all right? And, just be careful. They might be a little bit wrathy, if you have to be around them, but no, it's a temporary situation. I feel like they're not going to be around too much more. They're going to really, because of this situation where they're going to get scorned in love, and they're already pretty dissatisfied with life here, they're going to be pretty depleted. They might say things here and there, but I do feel like they will leave you alone, because this is going to take up this is a huge ego blow to them here. Know that you are protected, though. I'm seeing the cobweb here. You are protected, so, just emotionally protect yourself, but you'll be fine. I see you stepping into a new experience here, kind of leaving this event, leaving this situation even before they leave. If you need to come back with it, I feel like it might have already happened in February, but you probably haven't heard about it because you're not talking to this person anymore. But I see that after this situation is left is like a dark, heavy cloud on you. So even if it's not like a psychic attack, it seems like it is something where this person just put the evil eye on you unknowingly. I do see new opportunities coming for you, new ventures, new ideas, fresh start here. Just pay attention to your finances. And there also could be something good for you in February. But I do see a chain of events, things coming fast towards you. You may be doing some traveling, but that's for another. Pick a card. So I hope that resonated for you, gave you some validation, and hope that justice will be served quite soon within this situation. If you resonated, make sure that you give a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you like about your situation. Always interested to hear how it, because one pile can work for so many different people, so it's interesting how that works. If you'd like to leave a tip, always appreciated. And if you'd like a book or reading, if you felt this very, sincere and genuine to your situation, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My email is down below, or you can DM me on my Instagram, Viviana Tarot. So thank you so much. I hope to see you next time. Ciao. So if you picked pile number 3, we have Cat. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. Okay. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So you may be a very supportive person. You might be very independent, kind of a loner type here, but you do get a lot of luck here. So let's get the signs before we go any further. So what is the sign of this person? So this person could be an Aquarius, or that could be you, or a Cancer, or that could be you here. Also hearing Gemini. Okay. So someone sees that, you're kind of a loner, independent. They marked you as someone who's an easy target, and they were wrong, because you have, you can carry this huge treasure chest, on your back here. You're humble about it though. But someone might have found out that you are successful in money, or you have connections here, or you're just very lucky, okay? And this person doesn't have the best luck, because of their karma already. Their life's like this ongoing karma situation. They don't have the light that you have here, and they're not very intuitive or independent. They kind of try to grift their way in life here, conning people. They tried to con you here, they did. Okay, so we have balance here. Yeah, you came off as pretty, strong. You have a good balance. You're masculine. Your feminine side, you're very connected to your emotions. You have a lot of balance, but you're in the public eye. So this person saw you within the public eye. They may have been watching you for longer than you know. Got some info on you, so they make it want to seem kind of serendipitous when you did meet here. You had a feeling about this person if you did not know that they were stalking you to begin with. You just had a feeling about this person already, so you didn't let them get close to you, as close as they wanted you to. They wanted to go through your boundaries here. They wanted to see how far you'd let them kind of break your boundaries down, because they saw you alone and kind of withdrawn at times, but it's not because you're scared. It's just because you're quiet at times and you have this rich inner life. You're very creative. You could be a writer or a painter here. Either way, your work is getting a lot of attention, or it's going to, and this person knows that. Sometimes people like that, they know your potential before you even know it, and that can be a hard place to be in, because they can take advantage of you and bring down your self-esteem and take what, try to take what gifts you have. This person's very selfish with their money here. This person might have stole money from you here, or they might have worked with you and stole money, like at the workplace, blamed it on you here, or you had to manage this person. They made it very difficult. Might even have been threatening here. Wow. I see just like volatile situation, like a tower. The tower, where it's just fiery person. They use their words and they use their temper and their voice to intimidate people, to throw people off here. It's like very authoritarian energy, because we have the Hierophant here too. They're impatient, things are not going well for them, so they throw their weight around. That's how they get what they want in life, and you don't have to do that. You have patience either way. Things have been fulfilling for you. We saw the treasure chest before, so it's like, this person's hiding something, or they tried to get people to believe that you were hiding something, okay, because they were more outgoing. And sometimes people, especially within this environment at least, They trust, it's more of an extroverted environment, and maybe you're not too close to these people. This person got charmed their way in to the situation and maybe even got a position of authority over you because, I don't know, there could be nepotism or discrimination going on here, but they abuse their power and they abuse their words here. I feel like they're sharp knives. They always had to say something. I'm seeing this vision of, it's like even to the day they die, they want to have the last word. You know, they have to have that victory and that triumph, you know. But your intuition, I'm seeing intuition here. We also got shadow side, someone who's just not able to look at who they are, you know, and doesn't have much wisdom. They just have a lot of bitterness. And yeah, you have a lot of spiritual strength here. So yeah, they might have implicated you in what they did when you weren't looking here, or they spread rumors to kind of, when they knew they couldn't take advantage of you, they started setting the stage of you being untrustworthy here, so that when they started doing stuff, people would look towards you because they have that charm and they have that manipulation. That's what they use to help them get away from things. This person's a grifter. They travel. Okay. So what is the karma here? What is the karma here, Spirit? So there's going to be a social media post of them drinking a lot, spending beyond their means. Most people within your work know how much everyone makes. And this person might even be going out alone. So it's like they don't have anyone they can really say, oh, I was with people, so they were buying, you know. And so the suspicion's going to come on them. And people are going to start cluing into the fact that they haven't been around long enough either, really. They're in probationary period. 3-month probationary period here. We have the World. This person shows a lot of different faces to different people. They don't even really know who they are. But we have the Knight of Swords here, and they really come down on you. It's like they kind of attack you verbally in private, or they have like what you can call dog whistles. Like they know things that to get under your skin because they've been watching you and stalking you here. So they push, and then they want to see the reaction of other people here. And I don't feel like you gave them much of a reaction, but you did a little bit. But people only saw you and how you were, and because they didn't know you too well, they just assume, oh, you were the bad one here. And the other person's so quick to switch their, you know, switch their expressions all of a sudden, their feelings, right? They may have a dog here. They may use dog as protection, but not treat the dog here well. So their karma might be that they get their dog taken away from them because they're doing, you know, they are abusing their dog. Their dog might bite someone here, I'm hearing. So that might be something as well. Seeing an owl, so it's just like portraying a lot of wisdom in you and maybe like to go into nature here. But I feel like you've kind of blocked off your energy from this person and they're not happy about it. We have the 8 of Swords here. An ex-partner or ex-wife, when this is all going down, might come out about infidelities with this person or that they have a child. It's going to come out online probably that they have a lot of children, or they are, you know, they're shirking their duties here. So it's going to make them look even worse because they tried to keep up this illusion that they were traveling for work and they had a wife at home here and they were sending money home. But they weren't. They're stealing and using it for themselves. Wow. The 5 of Wheels here. This person says their partner actually might not be the best either. They kind of have like a toxic relationship, both done infidelity to each other. So they might stick together with things, you know, at the end of it, because that's all they kind of have at this point. But yeah, it's not looking good. They might have to sacrifice some of the things that they want, you know, as well. They could be facing jail time here, depending on how much they stole. But yeah, it's looking really bad for them in terms of like this workplace, and they have kind of a drinking issue here. So the drinking issue might be pretty bad. It might land them in jail faster than even this thing, and then they get to stay in jail to go get tried for embezzlement or stealing money, throwing you under the bus, trying to like create a toxic work environment. They might even get some bad reviews here on, you know, Yelp or online here, exposing how you were treated, or like, because it's like the workplace, like people in where you work or where you're around, they're very focused on themselves here, but like customers and stuff really see this person for what they are. So I see that they might start getting some bad reviews with that, maybe even doxxed. Wow, this person has a lot of karma that they have to face because of their grifting and drifting around and taking advantage of people and being able to leave this situation. But I feel like they're not going to be able to leave this situation the way they want to. Or if they're on the run, they will get caught, or they will be dealing with not having money. So not looking good for them at all. So Spirit, can you give me any more information about this and when this will happen? I'm hearing November, like the fall here. But let's see. We have Axe. They tried to work against you, but now they've got forces against them. Oh well, not your problem here. Could be older woman here, a boss, or it could be their partner here, because I feel like they're in their like they're a bit older here as well here. I see a lot of opportunities opening up for you though, and a wish coming true for you. So let's get a month though. So the month I got was October. So October, November, I'm seeing the fall time here. But yeah, so there's someone that knows stuff about them here. It's gonna gossip their secrets. They might even have a criminal record, pretty bad criminal record. That's gonna come out as well. So yeah, this person's in for a shitstorm. So that's what all I'm seeing. Pile number 3. Check out the other piles if you want to see more karmas or maybe a continuation of your situation. If you resonate, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. If you're able to leave a tip, always appreciated. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you feel like we'd be a good connection, I can read your energy pretty good, then make sure you email me or DM me on Viviana Tarot. Really happy to hear from you, and leave a comment below about how this related to you if you'd like. And if you've watched this far, then even just comment down. I want to do a little bit of experiment here. Comment down giraffe or parrot, okay? All right, just for a little experiment. And I hope you have happy karma. Ciao.